Howdy folks, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn with the mighty Jingles, and in the last episode we had discovered that all was not as it appeared in Meridian. Erin's sister, Ursa, the captain of the Cauldron Rho god, was not assassinated in an ambush as we were led to believe, and is very likely still alive, and probably under torture to reveal whatever secrets she knows about the security in place around the Kaja King. The person responsible for this is apparently a member of Ursa's tribe, going by the name of Derval, and we really need to find him and put a stop to all of this before things get any worse. And so that's what we're up to, or it would be if, true to form, I hadn't gotten sidetracked by the first shiny object that I saw along the way. Oh look, a wild turkey. Yummy.
Fresh as it comes.
As you can see, I was actually intending to complete the story mission. There it is, underneath the health bar. Into the Borderlands, go to Pitchcliff. I mean, I was trying to play the game properly. But along the way, I kind of found something. Not this is a campfire, it's a quick save spot and also a fast travel location. But just up ahead through this pass, on the way to Pitchcliff to do the story mission, something popped up. Cauldron discovered. Cauldron Rho. What the hell is a cauldron while it's at home? I mean, I know what a cauldron is. It's a big sort of cast iron cooking pot, but... Oh, hang on a minute. It's one of these machine production centres, isn't it? And if I make my way to the end of it, I should get some new override codes to be able to control new machines. And what the hell is that? An unknown signal. Okay. Well, the machines guarding the entrance are fairly easy. One down, didn't alert the other three. Not a lot of concealment around here, but, well, okay, one of them's gotten a bit curious. Hitting them in the eye and they're basically one-shotted.
Can't have you giving away that.
And, yeah, it's seen me. Oh, missed. And... hold still. God damn it. Yeah, oh, okay. That wasn't too bad. So, first thing I need to do is actually find the entrance. The first one of these cauldrons that I came across, the entrance was fairly obvious. But apparently that's not always going to be the case.
Getting cooler. Dark soon.
It's down there somewhere, but how can I get down there safely? Let's have a look around. A network uplink. But how do I get to it? Very good question, Jingles. Is there a way I can drop down? Or can I climb over to it? Maybe. Don't seem to be able to go any higher on this side. I don't like the look of the drop. Yeah, no, I'm not risking that. No. Okay, that's oh, we can actually drop down here. There's a ledge. Okay. Medicine pouch is full, but I'm not seeing any further way across, so I drop down here, can I not climb back up? Oh, right. It looks like this is a one-way ticket. I can get further down, dropping from ledge to ledge. Oh, and it looks like I might actually be able to climb up from there. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to keep going down.
Some kind of liquid flowing through that pipe.
Who's lighting these, don't even know what you call them. Things. Oil in a dish. They're not torches, there's a proper word for it, but I can't think of it. Who's keeping these things lit? That's what I want to know. They don't look like they were built by machines, do they? Okay, I can rappel down from here. Definitely not getting out the way I came, that's for sure. There's no way I'm climbing back up there. Just quickly check things out with the focus, and there's something down there. Vents. And a watcher and a turbine. Probably more than one watcher, just outside of focus range. Okay. Looks like there's a choice of two ways to go here.
Looks like I'm not the first to look for a way in. What a waste.
And more bodies. Right. So what's this? Let's try the focus again, before I just jump in. Okay, there's a turbine. There's a bunch of things down there, but they appear to be on a level below where I am. There's vents all over the place. No idea what that's all about. Oh, is this a way through? Kind of looks a bit like a dead end. Alright, so it looked like there were two possible ways to go, left or right, but right just, well, it's this. So it looks like we're going left, following the trail of dead people who also went left. Not very reassuring. There are definitely machines down here. I mean, obviously it's a machine production centre, but I haven't actually seen any machines on this level, and yet something killed those people. They might have killed each other, I don't know, but I'm going to go with the machines as a working hypothesis for the moment. Now this looks more like it. I found the entrance. And a dead watcher. So maybe the watcher killed the other two, and there's another body over there in the corner. Maybe he killed the watcher and then...
They were curious too. But I'm better prepared. I hope it's enough.
I don't know, died of starvation because I'm not seeing a way out. Because unless you can override, you can't actually get this door open. What? Yeah, it says hold to override Jingles. Do pay attention, 007. Okay. Oh, did I see a machine there? Yes, there's a watcher on the far side of the door. That's it, come and investigate. Just tag the watcher, and there's another vent there. What's going on with these vents? Contains non-toxic gas which obscures vision. Ah. Well, I'm not going to put that to the test for the moment. Well, stealth killed the watcher. But the turbine there... Okay. It's going the wrong way.
Looks like things
But
are
that
going
reversed
my
the
way.
direction of travel. Can I not just grab onto those glowing things and have it carry me around? What about these? Can I climb back up? Yes, okay. So those are handholds, and they do have them on the turbine as well. So grab on, and I can even jump from handhold to handhold, and that's got me over the gap. Alright. First puzzle solved, not too difficult. So now what?
That rushing sound again.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that noise is, although, well, the presence of turbines would suggest some kind of, I don't know, a wind turbine? Well, they were moving too slowly. Ooh, stuff. I mean, the turbines weren't exactly going at a great speed, were they? Then again, this place might just be in standby mode. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me if it was. So what to do? Yep. That drop took me by surprise. Okay. So, I've got a theory about these vents. I'm going to put it to the test as we override this door. That was taking its time opening. Okay. Nice and easy does it. Okay, there's a Ravager in here. That is not good. I think there were a couple of watchers as well. There's another turbine and some kind of conveyor belt, an overhead conveyor. So,
Need to find a way through that shell.
yeah. Need to find a way through, but I'm going to have to do something about the machines first. So that vent over there on the right is discharging some kind of non-toxic gas. And apparently that's going to obscure vision, so maybe I can hide in the gas clouds the way I can in long grass. Let's try and take the Ravager out first. Come on, show yourself. Hold it, hold it. Good, not quite good enough. Precision arrow, more damage. They haven't seen me. I mean, they're investigating. Oh, yeah, I think they saw me. And dodge. And finish it off with a spear. Hopefully before it can recover. No, not quite. Crap. Come on, get down. Get down, you big metal bastard. Got it. Any more in here? Or was that it? I think that was it. Like I said, close enough for government work. Probably should have used the vent, but yeah. Anyway, problem solved the old-fashioned way. So there's another turbine, and then there are those overheads. I'm also seeing another supply cache. There's another turbine there. What's this? Ooh, it's a big gun. A Ravager cannon. Well, I don't really need it now, and I'm not going to be able to carry it while I'm clambering around on various different turbines and overhead conveyors. So, you know, that would have been handy earlier. So how am I getting through here? Can't climb up there. Okay, we're going to reverse this turbine. Let's use my cheap arrows. And then grab on. Ah! Ooh, wow. No. No, 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 bollocks. Alright. Luckily I don't have to climb up, I can just walk up here. It kind of worked. Unfortunately there was a ledge above me that kept knocking me off. So we'll grab on there. And... okay, yeah, I see what we're supposed to do. Let's try and get back over, and there. And from here... it's not going to carry me through the force field, so I'll drop down here. Now where are we going? Let's take a look around before we... oh well, there's another supply cache here, I should probably grab that. Aha! Override and create a bridge. Or turn something off. Nope, it's made a bridge. Alright. And there's another turbine on the other side. Okay, so I'm kind of beginning to get the picture. This one is already going the correct way. Oh, come on. Grab onto something. If at first you don't succeed... Luckily there was nothing trying to kill me at the time. And there. And there's another override. Okay. And what's this going to do? Another bridge.
Right.
Shut down a force field.
Through.
Oh, there, on the left. It didn't shut the whole force field down, but it's shut down enough of it for me to get through. It's on the far side of where the Ravager cannon was. So, what's in here? Not actually getting the point of that. I mean, I'll pick the Ravager cannon up. It might have unlocked something. Maybe I can... But the thing is, you're carrying a heavy weapon around. You can't be doing all the running, jumping, climbing stuff. And I think I'm going to have to be doing some more running, jumping, climbing stuff before I can actually get to the next room with some machines in that I'll be able to use the Ravager cannon on. So, what the hell? I'm just going to use the Ravager cannon. Because, damn it, it's mine. Right, anyway. So, overriding that, whatever the hell it was, opened a partial force field. So, it must be something back through there. Something I missed. What's going on in here? That's where I came through. Let's have a look around with the focus. Maybe I missed something. I mean, I must have missed something. There has to be something through here. Oh. An overhead turbine. Right. So I've got to get up there. Did hitting that override... I mean, I can't... Can I jump? Nope. I wonder if hitting the override dropped... Oh, it did. It dropped the force field on the other side as well. So the overhead conveyor on the opposite side is how I'm going to get to that turbine. Alright, retrace my steps. Back the way I came. Can I get... Oh yeah, on this side. I can get around. Man, this is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to reverse this turbine and then grab on. Over we go. And then around this side. Luckily I managed to override and create this bridge. And then I'm going to have to grab onto one of these. Wait for the next one. There it is. And then from here, jump onto the turbine. Actually, no, I'm just going to drop down here. Climb up here. Grab onto that. Hope it's going the right way. Hit something that causes me to drop. Alright. So the turbine must be going the wrong way, because if we take the turbine while it's rotating clockwise, I hit an obstruction and it knocks me off. So it has to be this way. And yes, I see an arch. I think we can drop off here. Yeah. And that's it. I can't help but get the feeling I'm going to wish I had that Ravager cannon. Anyway. We're making progress. So now what? Well, there's only one way to go. Oh, machines. Right, let's... there we go. This is what the vents are for. They kind of work like the long grass outside. They can't see you when you're hidden in the gas discharge from the vents. Although they can hear you. Come on to investigate. How many more of them are in here? Come on. Over here. Come check it out. Wow. Come on. Bloody hell, I'm making enough noise. You're a watcher. Come and watch. But you know what? I'm just going to shoot you in the face. Right. That seems to be... Is that the only one? I mean, probably not. At least another two. They've got these handy vents everywhere. Now that I've figured out how to use them, it should make things a bit easier. So, where are we going? It looks like down there that way. I mean, maybe I don't have to use the vents. Maybe I can just sneak across up top. Where does this lead? Yeah, it seems to bypass the lower gallery completely. Or most of it. Nice and quiet. There's a vent there. Shoot that sucker. Okay, they didn't hear it. Let's get into the smoke cloud. Suspicious. Oh, well, one of them is, the other one isn't. Can't see me though, not in the smoke. Come on, One Eye. Get over here and investigate. I've got plans for you. I ain't going to shoot you. I'm not even going to silent strike you. I'm going to override you. And then you are going to go and finish off your buddies for me. There we go. Come on, fight back at least. Oh, it's been stunned. Well, that's a bit shit. Come on, fight. Oh, screw it. If you want a job done properly, you've got to do it yourself. Right, let's take this stuff. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting there. They're just watchers. They're like, you know, kobolds in World of Warcraft. Yeah. If that had been a Ravager, I'm not even sure I can override a Ravager at this point, but hopefully by the time I've cleared Cauldron Rho, you never know your luck. I might. There's another supply cache over here. We'll grab that. Now, which way are we supposed to be going? Nope, not getting through there. Let's try the focus. More vents. Yep, it's going to be through here. More machine activity in this direction. So there's another door I'm going to have to override? Yes, it is. Open sesame. And what's behind door number 2? Okay, that red light seems to be another override terminal. But what else is in here waiting to om nom nom on my skinny ass?
The machines come into blaze from the wilds, and it all flows here. Like blood to a heart. So the cauldron runs in life itself.
Okay, couple of things. There are long legs in here, which aren't too bad. I mean, they're kind of like upgraded versions of Watchers. Just a little bit more dangerous, but there's also a couple of Watchers. And Aloy was talking about the machines collecting blaze and bringing it here, and that would kind of explain the foraging behaviour patterns that you see of the, for want of a better word, herbivore machines. Technically, when you see them foraging, they're not actually eating the grass, but in a way they are. They're using it for processing into biomatter that they can use for, well, whatever. And I suppose that's a good question. What exactly do the machines need all of this biomatter for? Unless they're actually processing it into blaze to use as a fuel? But Aloy said they were collecting blaze from the wild and bringing it here to store it. I've just realised it might not be obvious what blaze is. It's a flammable material that you find out in the wilds. I suppose it would make sense. So I shoot up this long leg. That when you see machines out in the wild harvesting blaze and carrying it around in canisters on their backs, that they're actually bringing it here. As I override this Watcher and hope it's slightly less shit than the other one. They're bringing it here because apparently this is the blaze processing chamber, so that it's being processed for something, presumably as a fuel source for the machines. I'm also making the assumption that if they are using the blaze as a fuel source, then they've got a slightly more efficient method of actually extracting energy from it than an internal combustion engine. Meanwhile, I've gotten sick and tired of waiting for my tame watcher to go and, watch anything. Doesn't seem to want to watch anything other than me, so I'm just going to start shooting at things. Who's next? Who wants some of this? God damn it, will you? It won't fight anything, and now it won't get out the bloody way. It's just... It's Dave the Watcher. He should stick the plain IS-7s in World of Tanks. Right, let's get that long leg. Oh, that was not a particularly good shot. That one, however, was. And there's a stunned something down there. Hang on, where did Dave go? Dave, what are you doing? Wait, you're not Dave. It's not Dave, it's Steve. No, Steve. Bad Steve. Wow, stunned him. Awesome. Just pump some more arrows into him. Put him down. Right, there's another one over there. I don't know where Dave's gone. Oh, and there's another one down there. Let's get some concealment going. So here's the thing, we've seen different types of machines out in the wild. We've seen machines grazing, exhibiting typical herbivore type behaviour patterns. And they're clearly extracting and processing biomatter for something. But they're clearly not out of control. I mean, it's not like we're facing a plague of locust-like machines just stripping the land bare of everything that grows. Whatever they're doing, it's perfectly sustainable, and as long as you don't bother them, they leave you alone. Of course, there are other types of machines out there that are definitely hostile, but they appear to be in the minority. So it kind of begs the question, how did we get to this state? Because I've got absolutely no doubt that whatever it was that happened 1,000 years ago that brought humanity to this primitive level, the machines had something to do with it. And yet they're clearly not doing it anymore. Why? That's what I want to know. Is it just that whatever it was that they set out to do, they've done, and now they're just in some kind of rest state? A sort of standby mode? Or were they stopped, prevented from doing whatever it was that they started doing 1,000 years ago that reduced humanity to this primitive state? And if that's the case, what was it that put them into this sort of equilibrium-like standby mode, and what's preventing them from restarting? Because the Nora, Aloy's tribe, have legends about the Great Mother, who fought the machines and stopped them from destroying the world. Now, I don't know who this Great Mother actually was. It's been 1,000 years. The truth has a way of getting kind of lost in the retelling over a period of time as long as that. But there was the hologram of the scientist Elizabeth Sobeck that was projected from within the heart of the mother that we saw in a previous episode. A woman that kind of looked like an older version of Aloy here, which leads me to believe that whoever this Elizabeth Sobeck is, she's probably the mother that the Nora tribe revere, and she was somehow responsible for stopping the machines from doing whatever it is that they were trying to do. And I'm pretty convinced that Aloy is a clone of this woman. Remember, she was born without a mother. They just found her as a newborn baby one day outside the antechamber in Mother's heart. And then, of course, you've got the fact that these mysterious eclipse cultists are bringing dormant machines back to life. The really bad machines, the ones that have lain buried, presumably for the best part of 1,000 years. And these are the people that want Aloy dead, because she bears a resemblance to this Elizabeth Sobeck person. So I'm kind of going out on a bit of a limb here, but see if you can follow my speculation. You've got the bad guys, the Eclipse, who are resurrecting dead war machines. They want Aloy dead because she looks like the person who, I'm guessing, stopped the machines from doing whatever it was they were trying to do 1,000 years ago.
The belly of the sea.
Again, I'm just speculating here, but if this Elizabeth Sodebeck woman, who presumably existed 1,000 years ago, was responsible for, if not defeating the machines, at least putting them into this kind of standby mode, and the Eclipse are trying to kill Aloy because they believe that she's connected to this woman, that clearly puts them on the side of the machines, and not relatively harmless machines like this Watcher, or other machines that exhibit herbivore-type behaviour patterns. Don't forget, they corrupt the existing machines that are out in the world, just going about their casual business, processing biomatter and not really bothering anybody. And they're also raising these dead war machines, the really bad machines, the ones that have been dormant for the best part of 1,000 years or so. Now, here's the question that I haven't really seen anybody asking yet. Where do these cave dwellers learn how to do all of this? They didn't just read it out of a book, and they're all using these foci as well, similar to the one that Aloy has. They're communicating with them, they're coordinating their attacks and their plans with them. Who's teaching them to do this? Because you don't just raise one of these dead war machines by flipping the on-off button. So, and I realise that I've gotten here via a whole bunch of guesses and what-ifs and maybes, but whoever is coordinating the Eclipse wants Aloy dead because they believe that she is, or is connected to, the person that hit the standby switch on the machines in the first place. Now, who would want that? Or, perhaps more importantly, who or what would know how to do that in the first place? Perhaps whatever it was that caused the machines to do whatever it was they did 1,000 years ago that nearly wiped out the human race, perhaps it isn't quite as dead as we might all hope. So is that what this Hades character is that Lance Reddick mentioned in the previous episode? Is that some kind of guiding intelligence, some kind of AI that was responsible for whatever it was the machines were stopped from doing 1,000 years ago? Because if it is, it's clearly not completely operational. It's not operating at its peak capacity, because we still have a whole bunch of relatively benign machines just travelling the world, munching grass and scavenging the wreckage of other machines. You know, they're not doing anything overtly hostile unless you bother them. But this Hades character, for want of a better word, clearly knows how to turn relatively benign machines into killing machines. But it doesn't appear to be able to do it remotely. It's like it's had its network privileges revoked. It's relying on the Eclipse to go around and actually do the dirty deeds of pressing the on buttons and flipping the kill switches and things like that. So, and this is another question that just occurred to me. Let's assume for the sake of argument that I'm correct, and this Hades is some kind of AI that was originally responsible for whatever it was the machines did 1,000 years ago that almost wiped out humanity, but somehow got stopped. Why does it need the Eclipse, these tribesmen, to go around doing its dirty work for it? Maybe Hades wasn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this Hades thing wasn't some kind of AI that controlled a global network of hunter-killer robots. Or maybe it was, but it's been damaged. It has been a long time, and something stopped it the first time around. Perhaps it hasn't been able to repair the damage that was inflicted upon it the first time around. Or maybe it's not able to exercise remote control for the simple reason that, well, how can I put this? It can't get a Wi-Fi signal. I mean, because there isn't any Wi-Fi anymore. There are no communication satellites anymore. There are no fibre optic cables. There's no internet. It's been 1,000 years. Maybe that's why it's relying on the Eclipse, equipped with these foci, to create a new network which it can use. Perhaps its network capabilities are limited by the simple fact that it's having to recreate a communications network, and its network only extends as far as it can send a minion with one of these focuses attached to its ear. So it has to actually have a physical presence in the shape of one of these Eclipse tribesmen wearing a focus. I'm speculating wildly here, but it kind of makes sense. Think about it. We never saw any of these corrupted machines until the eclipse turned up. I don't know what the Wi-Fi range of a focus is, but it doesn't seem to be that far. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just speculating wildly here. But it does kind of all join together, at least in my head. Let me know what you think. Anyway, we don't seem to be that far away from the Cauldron core, which means the puzzle is almost complete. Keen to see exactly what kind of machine overrides I'm going to get, assuming I'm successful. But, you know, since I'm playing on Help, I'm Scared difficulty mode, I'm reasonably sure that I'm going to be successful. So, where is it? Okay, I'm not entirely sure this is the way I'm supposed to go. No, well then again, maybe it is. Huh. Yeah, okay, perhaps that's not how I was supposed to get down here, but I'm down here and I'm not dead, so... If it's stupid, but it works. Right. So, yeah, let's see how far my incredibly lucky stupidity is going to take me here. We appear to have found the core. And it's building something. I don't know what the hell that is, but it doesn't look like a watcher. There are a couple of watchers down there, though. There's one, two. Only seeing two. A discharge pylon. And what's that bad boy? A snapmaw. What the hell is a snapmaw? Probably nothing good. But as long as it's on the other side of the force field, I should be able to dispose of these two watchers. So I don't have to fight them at the same time. Come on. No, I completely screwed that one up. Still, it can't get to me up here. And it can't actually see me up here, so it can't zap me with that eye thing that it does. That blinds and stuns. Where's it going? You're not going to find anything over there, sunshine. Where is it going? Can it get up here? Is there a way up? No. Actually, that's a good question. How the hell do I get down? Because that is a seriously nasty drop. Yeah, good question. I don't know. I don't fancy just dropping off the edge. There's no way I'd survive that fall. There's another discharge pylon on the other side. Don't know what they do, presumably they discharge things. Oh, hang on, I can rappel down. What is that watcher doing? Do you think maybe it's scared? I wouldn't be if I was it. I mean, I would be, but it's got nothing to be afraid of. Come to your Uncle Jingles. I will tickle you with my stick. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to have to go down and deal with it the hard way. And hope that force field stays up until I'm ready. What is that watcher doing? I mean, it's still in search mode, but what is it expecting to find over there? Then again, it never actually clocked me on top of the platform. It never actually saw where the attack was coming from. But if you haven't found anything around that corner by now, I don't think you're ever going to. Okay. So, now to override the core. And to do that, we're going to have to kill ourselves a snapmaw, whatever the hell that is. Kind of looks like a really big crocodile, so let's make sure I've got plenty of ammo. Yeah. The precision arrows take longer to aim, but do a hell of a lot more damage. The tear blasts could come in useful. These are the like concussion grenade arrows. They blow components and armor segments off. Okay, We'll start off with the tear blast arrows. There it is. It's got a freeze sack. The body is weak to fire. Huh. Okay. What's that on top? So it looks like the freeze sacks are weak to not concussion, sorry, precision arrows. And the body's weak to fire. But the whole thing is going to have components blown off by the tear blast arrows, and I should be able to zap it from up here. I'm going to override this discharge pylon, then pop over and override the other one. And wait, what? What's going on? Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I can't. Oh, so much for my cunning plan. Yeah, I'll stay on top of the platform and I'll just shoot it with tear blast arrows. That'll be fine. Nope. And it only requires one discharge pylon and not both. Okay, that didn't really appear to knock anything off, but I know the body's weak to fire, so a blazing arrow. Oh crap, he's brought friends. Where? What? Oh, this isn't fair. No! Dodge, get the hell out of here. Bugger off. It's brought a Ravager with it. I specifically took care of all of the guards before doing the thing, and then it brought more guards with it. God damn it. I think this is a case of the guard being worse than the actual boss. The Snapmaw itself, I mean, body weak to fire. Oof. Ow. I forgot that they could do that. Come on, bugger off. Die. Drop dead. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, yes. Right. Well, that could have been worse. Let's pick up the stuff. So the Snapmaw, I never really got much of a chance to see it in action because, well, I hit it with stuff that it was weak to, so it didn't really last very long. Also, I'm playing on, help, I'm scared, please don't hurt me difficulty mode, so, you know. But some stuff, and now we're going to override the core and find out what my new overrides are going to be. Here we go. It's taking its sweet time. Come on, give me some good stuff. And we got...
That's it. More machines I can override.
Come on. Seriously? That's it? More machines I can override. Which ones? Hey, there we go. Tramplers, Shell Walkers, Ravagers, Snapmaws, and Longlegs. Fantastic. And we are level 26. Not bad for a little detour, although I should probably knuckle down and start cracking on with the plot from here on in. At least until I get distracted by the next shiny bauble that I see along the way. But that has been it for Horizon Zero Dawn today. Let me know what you think about my speculation as to what exactly is going on and what happened 1,000 years ago. And if you do actually know, try to keep it to yourself. We're trying to keep the comments section spoiler free. I mean, I know this is the internet. It's not going to be spoiler free, but you know, let's at least try. If you do want to talk about what you know from having played the game, then at least include a spoiler warning in your comment. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.